Guys, the Frugal Gal here. I don't often show you what I actually sell, so I decided to do a video, a short one, on what I've sold on Poshmark just these past few days. And Poshmark has started something called a promoted closet, and you pay for it a certain percentage depending on how much you throw at it. They've offered it to me twice for free for a week, so I've taken advantage of the free offer. And this past week, I've done it and made more sales. And the first time I made more sales. But I'm not going to pay for it because I just don't want to spend the money and I don't feel the need to. So the first thing that I sold this week was this Kenneth Cole, black leather watch. Show you it here. Now Kenneth Cole watches do go for a pretty penny. I mean, for what I would pay for a watch. And I had it listed higher, and I put it down to $10, and a lady wanted to give me $8, and I'm like, fine, whatever, $8. I'm not sure why it's showing that it just sold and it isn't tracking yet, because I put it in the mailbox in town a couple days ago, so I'm a little concerned about that. But anyway, I got this watch along with these other watches that I'm going to show you. Like when I buy a big lot, like pounds and pounds of jewelry. So to tell you how much it costs individually is less than $1. So, it would probably be less than about maybe a quarter. I don't even know, even that much. Because you get so much pounds of jewelry, it's probably pennies. So I sold it for $8. Of course, my earnings $5. Why I like selling on Poshmark, since I started doing live shows, it's made my sales go down because I can't do a live show because I don't have good enough internet because I only have Wi-Fi. So I like selling on Poshmark though because they have standard one rate shipping. That is up to 5 pounds you can mail. So I sold that for $8. And then I sold these vintage 1970s 3 ladies watches, set of 3. I sold those for $14. I always price my stuff a little higher than what I want. That way I can take an offer. I sold those for $14, so my earnings were $11. Also, these watches came in a large bundle of jewelry. And I think only one of these worked. They didn't all work. So just because you get watches that don't work, don't mean you have to sit there and put batteries in them and make them work. I finally sold the over 3 pounds of jewelry that I was trying to sell here on the channel. I originally had it priced at $50. You guys know I was offering it for $40 on my channel. And so when she offered me $40, I took it. So I earned $32 off of those 3 pounds of jewelry that I put together. And I made a video on here about it. Then I also sold this. You might not think something's not worth, but always look at stuff. I got this out of an order from Shop Goodwill. It was a Brighton silver heart key holder, like Brighton jewelry, and I sold it for $8, made $5 off of it. Another thing, like I said, I bought that was probably paid pennies for it. So I made some decent sales there. That was in the last week. I did sell a vintage 1977 ball blue book for $10. I only paid a quarter for it. So I did pretty well, I think. So those are my sales. Oh, I have one more thing. This glass soap dish that's milk glass white. It was actually antique. It's Art Deco from the 20s. I looked it up. It was signed Hazel Atlas. Not signed with the words, but with the H and the A. If you know anything about glassware and things, you know what Hazel Atlas is. I paid a quarter for it. I sold it for $10. I was happy with that. I paid a quarter for it. I knew it would sell. Somebody bought it in Brooklyn, New York. So maybe they're redoing their Brooklyn, New York Art Deco bathroom. I think that's kind of cool. And that I made $7 off that. Little bitty soap dish. So there you go. Like and subscribe. Those are my sales from Poshmark. Do sell a little bit off eBay. Not much. And I do most of my sales on here. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. And like and subscribe. Bye.